Hi guys. So last week we started looking at algebra. We were reviewing how to use models to show when we have balance with the equal sign. So we looked at using our Mathies relational rods tool. And then you also had some practice where you had to use mobiles and balances to figure out how you were going to get things to be equal on both sides. This week we're going to extend that a little bit. I'm first going to start by just showing you a short video. And so we're stopping to think, will 6 plus 8 actually be equal to 17 minus 4? And one thing I like about this video is that it really shows you your sets of fives as well. And so you can ask yourself right now, are these actually equal? And so we can see that one actually has more than the other, in which case we can say that no, they are not actually equal. We need to have the same on both sides. And so I'm just going to pause that there, and I'll share this link with you so that you can continue thinking about it on your own. So one thing that I would suggest you use for when you're thinking about algebraic balance is another tool using number lines. And this is actually going to go along with our look at using bar models as well. So when you get this tool, the link for this tool, you're going to want to first click on one of the number scales. We're going to start off on 0 to 100 right now, but depending on the numbers you're using, you might be able to use one of the smaller scales as well. So when you use this tool, first thing you're going to do is think about the type of expression that you're doing. So I'm just actually going to create one randomly here. I'm going to say 37 plus 6. Is that equal to, here I'm going to throw in something random. Oh, I don't want that. Let's do the starburst. That's going to just stand right now for my random amount. Something minus 8. Okay? So now what I'm doing is I'm just going to actually put on these pieces and I'm going to represent it. So I want to start off with my bars. So I'm going to do 37. So I'm going to pull this all the way across to 37. And then I want a part that's going to be 6. And I actually want to just unclick this. This would mean that they would magnetically go together. And I don't actually want that right now. So now I'm going to need another 6. So I'm starting at the 37. And I'm going to build a piece that is 6. So I can take that part away. And now it's easier for me to see that when I've got, in fact, 37 and I add on 6 more, that's going to get me to 43. So now what I have to think about is, what does that mean? Do I put a 43 in here? Well, let's see what would happen. And we saw some of this last week as well. So if I thought that this was 43 minus 8. I know that 37 plus 6 is 43 now, but I have to remember that I'm actually trying to balance this equation. So let's take a look at what that would mean. So now I'm going to do 43. So those are equal right now. I see this 43 is the same as 37 plus 6, but I have to keep in mind that I was doing minus 8. So now I'm going to switch it up. I want to jump, and I have to subtract 8. Now keep in mind, I'm at 43. I said I started with 43, and I'm going to subtract 8. So I'm going back this way, and you can see now that's actually going to get me to 35. So 43, what I have over here, my 37 plus 6, is not going to be equal to 43 minus 8. So I'll have to think about this again. Okay. So what I want to think about instead is that, well, I actually am going to have to take away 8 and still get back to the 43. So instead, I'm going to actually go and I'm going to say, well, if I have to take away 8, I want to move that part. Ah, 51. So if I was to say 51 minus 8, let's test that out. 51 minus 8. So now again, I'm going to draw a bar on here. So let's see what happens if I start at 51 and I take away 8. Now I can see I'm at 43, which is the same thing as 37 plus 6. Okay? Oop, I'm moving that up. Okay? So I would suggest that you use this Mathies tool with the number line just to really think about how are you making the different bars that can help you with your number thinking. Okay, and there's going to be some further activities posted for you in today's assignment. That's it for now. Bye-bye.